Well, speaking of Azure, what was it? What was the game, Dominic?
Azure Striker Gun.
Azure Striker. Sean, it was Azure Striker Gunvolt.
I know.
Speaking of that, don't lie. Speaking of that, has anybody played anything this week? We put up a video, but a lot of people had seen it before. And I think
Yeah.
Our SingStar video.
Oh yeah.
So I thought maybe we'd just move on to game stuff.
I beat The Evil Within.
Oh, you actually did. How long did that take you?
I think when it was all said and done, it was about, and I was playing on easy. It was about 11 or 12 hours.
Okay. What'd you think of it?
I really like it. It really. I never finished Resident Evil 4, but it reminded me a lot of it. They lock you in to like they have the black bars on the top and the bottom. They lock you in. You really can't see, so you're kind of shoved into this like claustrophobic view.
Yeah.
And it really plays towards the game. The aesthetic was amazing. The gameplay was good. There were some things I wasn't the biggest fan of, but the positives outweighed the negatives. And I thought it was a really great game. It really it got me scared once, but it unnerved me the whole time I played it.
Mm-hmm. That's about, I mean, I haven't beaten the game, but that's about what I think of it.
Yeah.
That's what I've been playing too. And it's fucking awesome.
It's amazing.
And I brought this up last week, but yeah, the letterbox thing was another thing that I kept seeing in kind of bad reviews.
Yeah.
And, all these things make me like it.
It never bugged me once.
No, it doesn't bother me at all. I like that. That to me is almost like, maybe there are technical reasons they do it, but that to me is like, it still comes off like a creative choice. Like, I feel like I have a really limited view of, I don't know, it's that constrained view that you had in Resident Evil 4. I mean, the first time that was released, it had that. And I liked that.
It was very disorienting for the first couple chapters.
Yeah.
That's
and
true.
then you start to learn how to work around it.
Yeah.
But at the same point, it fucked me a couple times because there'd be a boss that will one-hit kill you if it gets behind you, and it's like, oh shit, I lost track of it. Let me turn around and see, oh, it's right there, I'm fucking dead.
Yeah, that's happened to me a lot.
I die a lot in that game.
63 deaths by the time I was done.
Jesus. I might have that, and I'm only on chapter 4.
Nice.
But, yeah, the game is not without its faults. Like, it definitely has... Like, I got a glitch coming down a ladder, and it set me back, like, an hour's worth of progress.
Wow.
I had to read
Really?
Yeah. The game glitched out, and the autosave was from, like, an hour back. It was, like, horrible, because it was in the middle of a boss fight.
I didn't get any glitches. That's,
I've had little stuff like that, but, like, it's not the most updated looking, but I think that gives it and its artistic direction, like, the right feel. I don't think it looks quite like a new console release.
No, I agree.
But it's a survival horror release that we so desperately wanted. And
absolutely.
It is, like, return to roots Resident Evil awesomeness.
Did you say that you never beat Resident Evil 4?
No.
What happened?
Wow.
I
got to the part with Ashley, and I was like, oh, fucking escort, and I put it down, and I never picked it back up. Jesus Christ.
You really got to continue. Because
He's not allowed to.
He makes
You're not allowed to play the rest of that game.
Everything you do is wrong. I don't understand.
Ryan, it really takes that moment happens, and everyone when the game came out, everyone had that same thought. Oh fuck, they're ruining it. It subverts that so well.
Wait, why are we trying to sell him on Resident Evil 4?
I own it already.
It came out in what year? Why are we
2005. I had 9 years.
It's almost a decade.
Hey,
Why
closer to
bothering?
10 than 9. Can you believe it's that old? In January, it'll be 10 years old.
That was the best looking game when it came out.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Remember how good that looked?
Yeah.
That was a rare moment where Nintendo got all these awesome exclusives for like a day. Yeah. Like all of a sudden, everyone was bashing, like, oh, GameCube doesn't have any, no one's making games for it other than Nintendo. The same thing that happens every Nintendo system.
Yeah.
And then GameCube, Capcom announced 5 games in one day that were all, it was, what were they? It was Beautiful Joe, Resident Evil 4, Piano 3, Project Phoenix, which is something that never came out, and I think some other game that never came out.
Billy Hatcher?
That's Sega. But anyway, it was a bunch of games all at once. It was like, whoa, damn. And then Resident Evil was the first to come out. And for GameCube to be the only system that had that was huge. It was like, wow, they got an M-rated game like this? Like, that was crazy. And then they announced it on PS2 like a month later. It was like, yeah, we want to make more money. And then it went to that, and it didn't look as good, but then it had that Separate Ways or whatever.
Yeah.
The thing with Ada, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Ada Wong mission.
When did they release
cool.
that chainsaw controller?
When
With
it
the
came out.
PS2 version.
Is that
No,
what
it's
That was
no,
on
it's
that was on
GameCube
GameCube one
version.
too.
That came
Hey,
out at launch. It was like a special edition.
I have the
Do
GameCube.
you want to ask the
Really?
owner of both?
You really do have
You
both?
got both of them.
I have the orange one that was for PS2, I think, and the yellow one that was for GameCube. Yeah.
He's got both of them.
I got both. Damn
I think the
chainsaws.
GameCube one is worth something now.
Really?
I think. I
One
could
of
be
them,
wrong.
one of them
500 bucks on
rumbles,
eBay.
like actually
100
like,
bucks.
vibrates a little.
Yeah, I don't know which does that. I have the GameCube one because they had it at. I didn't get it when it came out, but someone I knew worked at EB Games, and after a while, remember EB Games?
I
Yeah.
do.
After a while, they would have to like basically, if merch was not going anywhere, they would eventually just like, okay, we have to throw it away.
Clear it out.
But they would have to destroy it. They couldn't give it away.
Huh.
And there was a guy there that was always like, "Hey, meet me by the dumpster," and he would give me stuff.
No, that sounds shady.
You're gonna get
It
him in
was.
trouble, dude.
Yeah.
All right,
He's still there.
Jonathan, if you're still if you're watching this,
EB Games is gonna fire you. EB, get on it.
Watch
Go
out.
find Jonathan. Man,
I
he's
actually
on.
saw him recently at another business, so I know he's not at EB. He's
Okay.
safe.
He works
Safe.
at an electronics boutique now.
He's at Blockbuster now.
We still have
Yeah,
AB in
he's a
Australia.
blockbuster.
That's
He's a
like
Funko.
on
You
main-
do?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
not
on
bad.
main
I think
stage.
Canada does too.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Do you guys have Blockbuster?
Blockbuster, rest in peace, very recently.
Uh,